Tortoise brings food. The sun was hot, the earth was dry, there had been no rain for many months, and now there was no food. The animals were very hungry. Lion, king of all the beasts, called his thin and tired friends together under the shade of a tall, gnarled tree. "The legends say this is a magic tree," he roared, "which will give us all food we need, if only we can say its secret name. But there is only one person who knows that name, the old man who lives at the top of the mountain." "Then we must go to him," trumpeted Elephant, "as quickly as we can, before we all starve to death." "I'll go," said Tortoise slowly, and everyone just stopped and stared. "Don't be silly," roared Lion. "It would take you forever. No, we shall send Hare to find the name of the tree. He will be back in no time." Harry hurried up the side of the mountain, his long ears blown back against the side of his head. He leaped, he scampered, he raced, and soon he was face to face with the old man. "Please tell me the name of the magic tree," he begged. "The animals are very hungry." The old man looked, the old man listened, and the old man said only one word and one word only. "Uwangalema." "Thank you," panted Hare. And then he raced down the mountainside. He leaped, he scampered, he raced, all the while repeating to himself the name of the magic tree. Uwangalema, Uwangalema, Uwangalema. But just as he reached the bottom of the mountain, Hare crashed right into the side of a huge ant-hill, and knocked himself silly. So silly, in fact, that by the time he had staggered back to all the other animals, he had completely forgotten the name of the magic tree. "We must send someone else," roared Lion, "someone who will not forget." "I'll go," said Tortoise again, and this time the other animals laughed. "We'll have starved to death by the time you get back," chuckled Lion. "No, we shall send Elephant." Elephant hurried up the side of the mountain, his long trunk swaying back and forth. He tramped, he trundled, he tromped, and soon he was face to face with the old man. "Please tell me the name of the magic tree," he begged. "The animals are very hungry." The old man looked puzzled. "I have already told Hare," he said, "but I suppose I can tell you too." And then he said the word, "Uwangalema." "Thank you," panted Elephant, and then he hurried down the mountainside. He tramped, he trundled, he tromped, and all the while repeating to himself the secret name, "Uwangalema, Uwangalema, Uwangalema." But just like Hare, he was in such a hurry that he failed to notice the ant-hill, and he, too, stumbled, crash, right into its side, knocking himself so silly that he, too, forgot the name. "This is ridiculous," roared the Lion. "Is there no one who can remember a simple name?" "I can," said Tortoise quietly, and the other animals just shook their heads. "Enough," roared Lion. "It looks as if I shall have to do this myself." So Lion hurried up the hill and talked to the old man. But on the way back, too, he stumbled into the ant-hill and staggered back to the others, having forgotten the name completely. "What shall we do?" moaned Giraffe. "I will go," said Tortoise, determined to help, and before anyone could say anything, he started up the mountain. He did not hurry, for that is not the Tortoise way. Instead he toddled, he trudged, he took one small step at a time, and finally he reached the old man. "Please tell me the name of this magic tree," he said slowly, "for my friends are very hungry." The old man looked angrily at Tortoise. "I have already given the name to Hare, to Elephant, and to Lion. I will say it one more time, but if you cannot remember it, I will not say it again." And then he spoke the word, "Uwangalema." "Thank you," said Tortoise, as politely as he could. "I promise you that I will not forget." And he started back down the mountain. He toddled, he trudged, he took one small step at a time, and all the while slowly repeating, "Uwangalema, Uwangalema, Uwangalema." And when he came to the ant-hill, he simply wandered round it, for he was in no hurry at all. When he returned, the animals huddled around him. "Do you know the name?" they asked. "Do you remember it?" "Of course," Tortoise smiled. "It's not hard at all." And then he looked at the magic tree and said the word, "Uwangalema." Immediately, sweet, ripe fruit burst out from the magic tree's branches and fell to the ground before the hungry animals. They hollered, they cheered, they ate until they were full, that day and the next day, all through the terrible famine. And when the famine was over, they made Tortoise their new king, and they never laughed at him again.